We are fixing a John Deere 530 multi-terrain. It's got a hydraulic deck lift. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here's our part that we're replacing. It's basically the tensioner. Runs off this big spring back here. That spring over there. And it holds tension on the belt for the deck. The other one, I don't know, man, it looks different. We'll find out if it's the right one or not. This one has the hole in a different place. But there is a spacer right here. That spacer goes in the deck hole. See that big old hole right there? So the spacer goes in here. And then you've got to have this bolt go through it. Fasten it down to the bottom with this washer and this nut. So this is going to go like that. And that's going to go on the bottom. Oh, and then there's a spring release over here on the other side, which is pretty cool. When the deck comes off, you just pull these two tabs right here. The deck, you can actually do all this with the deck out from under the mower. This is my mosquito repellent. Mosquitoes can't fly that fast. All right, so here's the release. This goes all the way up, fastens under here. And if you want to release the blade, you just pull it all the way out. It takes the tension off the blade. Pretty cool design. So make sure that spacer gets in that hole. There it went. And then there's an access down here for that nut. So that's where I'm sticking my hand to reach it. After a lot of pain, I've got this spring on here. I just decided to remove the quick detach. Yeah, they're right here. Anyways, you pull this out. And it pulls it out of that hole in that lever. And there's one on the other side. This one pulls it out of that side. Well, the correct belt routing is around this pulley. The back goes on there. That goes over there. And then this, you're going to end up pulling, see it pulls that tight when you get it on this one. There we go. So you're going to slide this in here. And that's got to go above that. And latch on like that. There we go. Then you line up your lifts on both sides. Yeah, there we go. Then I'm going to lift this up until I line up that hole. So that hole has to go there. Once it does, I'm going to snap this in place. So, hey, two hands. All right, that one clicked in place. Now I got to do that one over there. While I'm over here, put the deck drive belt on. Then I can just fasten that lever. So that's going to go in there. And looks like we're going to do this one first. Okay. That's that one. And it wants to hang on every single pulley down here. But you tell it's who's boss. And once you get this on. Alright, so now I gotta fasten that other arm. And I can push that lever in. This would probably be a lot easier if I wasn't parked underneath the mini excavator. And of course, it's not in the slot. Okay, so I actually took that arm, lifted the deck up, put the arm in that notch right there, and then slid it into the slot. Now I can tighten my blades. It is ready to mow. So once you get all this tightened up, that belt's not going to hit anything. It's way off of that. Once you put the tension of that deck drive belt in there, it's good. The original part, the bolt went into this hole, but the replacement part has a tab that needs to go into this hole. Both of these holes here are threaded, so you can take the new part and put the bolt into this hole, and it should end up looking like this, and it does work. But where the red arrow is, there is a tab on the back of the new part that needs to go in the original bolt hole. And again, both of those holes are threaded. Just put the bolt into the second hole, and it's threaded. And if you want, you could put a nut on the back of it and kind of lock it in. If you do that, you got to do it before you fasten that bolt that goes through the top of it.